Is this still considered a missing persons case?
Yes, sir. The question is this a missing persons case? The answer is yes. We're looking into it in any aspect. We are looking for Tricia. We're using every resource available to find her. We are hoping to find her alive. That would be the number one goal.
And it's still the last time she was supposedly heard from, was from her ex-husband at about 2 in the morning-ish on April 27th. Is that right?
If the question was when was the last time that we had know that someone spoke with her, talked to her, and that's correct. It would have been about what time?
About 2 a.m., April 27th.
So now that you guys have suspended the ground search, what exactly does that mean for the investigation? Are you just waiting for information to come in before you?
Okay, the question is now we've suspended the ground search. What are we going to do, essentially? There's different ways to put it. Suspending the ground search, I could say we've suspended the ground search. What I can tell you is we've exhausted just about all efforts here in this area where we believe her to be. If we get new information, we will follow up on it, and if need be, I can tell you if we got information right now that she is somewhere outside of this area or even in this area, we will use every resource available to locate her. Wherever we have to go, we'll go do it.
Can you say that this is based on where you believe her to be, your sort of search area that you guys have already done? Was there evidence that led you to believe that she's definitely in Hobe Sound?
Well, the fact that her car was here, we can't find any other mode of transportation that she left in. It leads us to believe, could she have walked away? That's what we have. So we're checking the area of Hobe Sound to see, could she have walked away? Could she be somewhere in the Hobe Sound area?
I guess one of the earlier news conferences, and forgive me if this has been asked and answered, I guess the sheriff had indicated that there had been no real activity on her cell phone or credit cards pretty much since her disappearance. Is that still the case, or you say?
The question is, has there been any activity on her cell phone or credit cards? And as of what we have right now, the answer is no. We have not located any activity since her disappearance.
Can you tell me if you're communicating with other law enforcement agencies along the East Coast, primarily in a direction upwards toward North Carolina?
We are communicating with law enforcement agencies all over the country. Anytime that somebody looks like Tricia Todd, we get a call, we get a photograph of whatever they can get with that respective agency, and we verify that it is not her. We've had calls from California, Virginia,
Tennessee.
Yeah, all over the country.
Is the phone off or dead, or I know it sometimes can pick up some sort of GPS or.
We're treading on it's a difficult area. The phone is off.
The phone is
not powered on.
So at any time someone would call, it would just go to voicemail.
Correct.
And there's no way to like ping or track it an off phone.
Not right now. There's not.
And you know for sure that it's off versus smashed, or you can't
No.
tell.
What we know is the phone is off. It does not receive power.
And the credit cards, no use as of 2 a.m. Just she falls off the grid at 2 a.m.
There's no activity on any of her credit cards, no.
Anything else you've been tracking besides the social media or, I know the phones, the wallet, the credit cards. Any other way you guys have been tracking her potential location?
We have been tracking her in many, many, many ways, a lot of which we can't talk about. It's part of this criminal investigation. But let me assure you that we've used every local, state, federal resource available to try and locate her.
No stone left unturned, sounds like.
At this point, we've not located her.
How difficult as like a lead investigator is it to have such a baffling set of instances and really have nothing turn up yet?
It can be very frustrating. I truly believe at some point we will get a break that we need. I believe we will get the lead that we need, or we will uncover something that leads us to go further into it and I think that at some point, I'd like to believe we're going to bring this case to closure.
Have you ever been involved in a search that has taken the turns that this one has?
Yes, Andrea Parsons years ago.
When does this case become not a missing persons case, but a death investigation or homicide, or, you know?
The question is, when does this case go from a missing person to a death investigation? And we have to locate a body or have reasonable belief that she is dead. Right now, we don't. There's just as much reason to believe she's alive somewhere as she's dead. We don't have, as of this point, she's listed as a missing person and will continue to be listed as a missing person until we find evidence otherwise.
Does she have any kind of history of disappearing for long periods of time in the past, or?
On the investigation we've done, no, nowhere near this amount of time.
But she has gone missing in the past, even for a short period of time?
Was never listed as a missing person, no.
Is that it? Thank you.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.